thick as big player, can't do nothing with no skinny. All the Glock 47, that look like a D. I hit it with both hands. I signed my own chicks. Better stay in your lane, your little bitty bro. You broke. They hate that they left me. They regret what they said, but I don't accept. I don't. They claiming he body. The whole time it was somebody else. That's crazy. But next bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy was he rap beautiful. They be ready to kill you over. Hold up, I come around and go put that up. Quit asking questions, shut up and roll up. She eat it, she throw up. He tried to diss me to blow up. Boom. I'm VVS to the flow up. Ooh, pick and ring look like a donut. I do this for the niggas who solid and free all them real ones who gelling in both man. They can't do nothing with them. Beefing with who? It ain't nothing with them. I'm hearing the slicks. Told nothing but big, you can get something with them. The Draco was under me. That in my lap now. Come and get them. You think I ain't no point? Run up if you want, you just through the window. They like, ooh, he violent. They ain't dropping nothing. Ooh, they silent. They making no rumors. Don't nobody believe them. They don't surprise me. She play her position, ain't doing no snitching. Remember, I was broke. They be like, no, look at Ricky. Don't act like you know it. All them years I did, you ain't wrote it. Don't be speaking on me if you owe it. I catch him in traffic and hold it. I put that on my grandmammy. I was gone, but I'm back at it. I ain't cool, I just act happy. Meaning Drake, I can backpack it. Say they got a bounty on who? They say they got prices on who head. 32 shots in this Glock 17 and did a B32 dead. On me, I hit that my foot in the neck. Sleeping on me now, crooking your neck. 30K for a 20-minute set. Put some baguettes in the Cartier specs. I'm back in. They ain't with me back then. Now they holler about tap in. I pulled up with a Mac 10. If she give you some and you tell the business, that mean you a rat then. I don't want your bottles, I don't want you. Just give me my back ends. I'm going back in.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, baby. 957 the boss. Oh yeah, if you're Caucasian, if you're Asian, if you're Hispanic, if you're Native American, if you go outside, you get dark in the sun. Oh yeah, you black. You black. Boss with us.
Oh my, I don't have no real enemies, but I know everybody is not a friend to me. I show my people love, that's why I always get it back. And I stand up for my family, one phone call I will attack. And real recognize real, so I don't see you haters. And I'm not talking about my brothers, I'm talking about these snakes. They smiling in our face, but turning us against ourselves. Killing all the black kings to keep the queen from getting out. We 40 count, self-trained, so we don't need the army busting down my door. I wish these martial law try me. We some psychopaths, raised in the projects, and I ain't met them. Yeah, who can dodge attack? Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The island is born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The odds against us born in America, being black. They call us militant and racist cause we still resist the brainwashing and genocide by this government. My people waking up and now at least we more conscious with plans of unity, but still we must proceed with caution and breaking the cycle of thinking like slaves. Gather up knowledge and nurture your brain to change the situation. That is what our race is facing. We in a nation where they shoot us first as questions later. Black lives mean nothing in their eyes, we just a perpetrator. And marching and holding rallies, that's not doing nothing. We tried it Martin's way and still our people struggling. It's time to educate and elevate from all the hate. Our future generations is at stake. We don't have time to waste. Cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The Africans is born in America, being black. Hey, cause this the year of the black power. We going all in, man, this shit is ours. Hey, we moving forward, ain't no turning back. The Africans is born in America, being black. Black power. Black power.
Oh yeah, listen, 95.7 the boss. Man, Sherman Well, Black Power. Oh, like I said, if you're Asian, Caucasian, Native American, Hispanic, you go outside, you get darker. Oh, yeah, you're black. You're black. 95.7 The Boss. Every Wednesday, we recognize the women in our lives, from our daughters to our great. Oh, yeah, we do it on purpose. We're the only research radio station in the world. Without a doubt, baby, our goal is to modify our behavior. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. So we're better individuals. Oh, yeah, better citizens, better family members. What's wrong with being a little bit better? Without a doubt. Shouts out to my coaches, my mama and them, making me better, instilling in me the will to be great. I got some bad news last night. I'm not happy with the news. I'm not happy with the news. I'm not happy with the news. They said that, thou shalt not kill. I got two brothers that got killed. One by the white man, one by the black man. Both of my brothers got killed at 19. My birthday is tomorrow. I'll be 59. Oh, yeah, when I turned 20, my mama was so joyful. I asked God, is there sin on the men in my family? And we all go through something. Sometimes you got to talk to God. God, for real. I'm a Million Man Marcher. October 16th, 1995, the first time I felt God. Oh, yeah, my mama taught me about God from, that neology. But every Wednesday, we recognize women because we know that domestic violence is the most unreported crime. Crimes against women and children, the most vulnerable, the elderly, the most vulnerable, their own family members, neighbors, friends prey on them. We're purposeful over here. You got to be purposeful if you truly want to change something. Of course, you're going to step on some people's toes because you're going to be doing it for God. Everybody don't like God. They took God out the church. I mean, they took God out the schools, but they put that sexual teaching in there. How to be the opposite sex. They teach you that, but they don't teach you about God. I know it's tough, but I'm getting to my point because the bad news I got last night, it starts with the embryo. I can't say the word embryo. There we go. Yeah, it starts with the embryo. I know y'all don't want to talk about the embryo because you don't think the embryo is alive. But we got some embryos that don't make it because of they die early. The infant mortality rate here in Omaha, Nebraska is double. Our black boys and girls are dying double. They're not even getting the chance to make it out the hospital. We ain't talking about the black kids that's being aborted. We're talking about the black kids that's trying to make it. And half of them are not making an infant mortality rate here in Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, it's 2 times everybody, the black kids are dying. So what is our leadership doing? We got politicians want to run for office, but we dying over here for real. If you live in 68111, 68131, 68104, we dying about 10 years earlier than anyone else in this city with any other zip code. Why? We got the richest per capita. Oh, yeah, we got the billionaires around here. Oh, yeah, they billionaires. The most millionaires in Omaha, in the United States, they live right here. But yet, 2 miles away, over yonder, across 72nd Street, north of Dodge, there's no love. We get no love. Now we got people that want to run for mayor. They have not invested nothing in East Omaha. Tell me what they have done. Tell me. I went down to the courthouse yesterday. The other day, it was a long line of white women. My Caucasian sisters in a long line because you know why? They was going to eviction court. Yeah, they're getting evicted. That's what our civil court does. They evict you. See, none of the money trickled down from that $500 million that the two senators advocated. They advocated that businesses in this district get money so we can feed our families. We could build an infrastructure like they do the other 3/4 of the city. They took the money, man. They put 90 million. They got 90 million. They just holding it. They're gonna just put in some dirt in Carter Lake. It's not even in Omaha. Carter Lake, Iowa. We need different type of leadership that will actually lead for all people, not just their people. Now I know we got some overseers. Don't get mad at me because I could use different terms, different synonyms. We smart over here. Bring your elite. I could use different synonyms. You're lucky I'm using antonyms. But how can you have winning women when they downtown getting evicted? Because you know why? Because they live in paycheck to paycheck. Y'all keep voting for people because y'all think they have your interests in hand just because they look like you. If you are poor and if you are Caucasian, we have way more similarities than your white brothers and sisters that are rich. You working for them too. Yeah, you working for them too. You like an indentured servant also. We former slaves, you former indentured servants. Some of y'all got hung too. See, if you know the history of America, that's why they're trying to hide it and change it and don't want to teach it because they say there's nothing new under the sun. If you don't learn your history, you're doomed to repeat it. See what I'm saying? If you don't learn your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And that is so. That is so. And the world haven't learned from its lesson of wars because we got a war going on somewhere on this planet. We got two major wars right now that we funding and other wars that we don't know about. So on this Winning Women Wednesday, the infant mortality rate for Black children is double everybody. Everybody in the whole metro, everybody. And these are kids that's trying to make it. The Sherwood Foundation, the White Foundation did an experiment on mothers that were pregnant. They just gave them $333 and they checked the brain waves or the brain waves, yes, of those children, those developing children in those women's bellies. And they determined positive results because their mothers received extra money per month. They had less stress. They had less stress. We got to send leadership to an office that's going to think about everybody and just not their people. Our two senators, two Black Democratic brothers, I watched them so eloquently share almost $200 million, $300 million with West Omaha. This bill initially started for Omaha. This bill was specifically for North Omaha because North Omaha has not got invested in. No mayor has invested in North Omaha. Tell me what mayor. Tell me what one mayor. Tell me one mayor. Tell me one. I've been around since Alvez. Mayor Alvez, where y'all been? Going to Bryan High. No, actually, in Hilltop Projects, and they had Alvez store. He had a store right across the street from the projects. Mayor Alvez. I go back that far in the 70s, man. Y'all youngins around here. Y'all whining and crying. Let me get y'all some tissue. But I saw a long line of my Caucasian sisters in line about to be evicted. So y'all always think it's a minority, so-called minority. No. I keep telling you, if you're poor, if you're Caucasian, if you're Asian, if you're Native American, if you're poor, we have way more similarities than dissimilarities. We got stop letting the have. We got to stop the have telling us what to have not to do. We the money. I know we work for money, but we the money. They need you in order to generate money. You the money, human. If you are human or a mammal and can think, that means that we can change things. We could change our situations. And that's why we're the only research radio station, because I know for a fact you can teach an old dog new tricks. They want appreciation also. So here at 95.7 The Boss, oh yeah, we're very purposeful. We use our freedom of speech. We use our constitutional rights. Most people think I'm a Republican. I just get along with people, man. Come on. Y'all like to separate, conquer, and divide. That's one of the tactics. That's how that's one of the main tactics of a war, conquer and divide. We need to unify. There's a black and brown meeting between Hispanics and Black Americans. And I say Black Americans versus African American. I'm not an African. I'm an American. I was not born in Africa. Now my homeboy Marlon and my other homeboys from the actual continent of Africa, they are African Americans. I ain't never been to Africa. I ain't never been out of the United States. Now I've been all around I did go to Tijuana. Shout out to Tijuana, Mexico. They said I was lucky to get back though. We were lucky to get back because we got pulled over by the Tijuana police. But I had a smile on my face and I had no fear. And I said, check everything. We ain't trying to hide nothing. Check everything. They checked in and they let us go. And we got the heck out of Tijuana, Mexico. But that's the only time I've been out of the United States. Y'all letting people in the United States. Illegal immigration. Where we going to stay at? Life in the city, y'all. We have way more similarities than dissimilarities. As I said before, we cannot continue to let those that have to divide the have-nots. If you are a Caucasian and you are poor like we are, if you live in the North End or if you live in the East Omaha, we're dealing with the same stuff. Our children are going to the same schools. We're going to the same grocery stores, gas stations. We're mingling with the same people, our neighbors. We're neighbors. We have way more similarities than dissimilarities. And the only dissimilarities y'all talk about is melanin. Every human being has melanin except the albino. And who produces the albino? Who produces the albino? The black man and the black woman. I keep telling y'all, we have way more similarities than dissimilarities. So we gotta stop this conquering divide because I'm a different shade than you. I'm a different shade than you, but I'm a human. Shouts out to my coaches, Coach Trader, a white man, a Caucasian man, my high school coach. Shouts out to Coach Beckman, a white man, my high school coach. Shouts out to Coach McGill, a white man who was my college basketball coach. Shouts out to Coach McMahon, a white man who gave me my scholarship to go to college. Shouts out to Midland Lutheran College, a white school who allowed a black man to go to school there. So, like I said, I got some bad news last night. I mean, we are, I don't know, we can't pray out of this, a preacher. We dying for real. Prayer is not helping. I don't want to hear it that prayer is working. Prayer is not working. Our children are dying. Half our children are dying. They're trying to make it in life, and they can't make it because they dying as an infant. And y'all preaching, and y'all driving your Cadillacs and drinking Kool-Aid. And celebrating your anniversaries like y'all doing something and our community hasn't been built. You haven't put no pressure on the politicians to build something over here. Y'all praying for them. We need true leadership here. We need true leadership. I believe greatness comes from Omaha, Nebraska. Greatness comes from here. But every statistic, the black man is first. And most of it is on the bad end of death. You know, they call me Reverend New Hope, the only hope you got. I'm the top reverend preacher, bishop, cardinal, wherever you want to call them. I'm the top one. Pray, 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 but no one's working to change our situation. See, that's the kind of leadership you'll get from me. I don't know if you're ready for that type of leadership because everybody gonna have to work. I don't know if you're ready for that type of leadership because everybody gonna work. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Okay, I'll be right down. We're gonna take a quick break real quick. As my man says, Johnny Rodgers, it's game day every day. I'm on y'all today, baby. Boss with me. We're gonna bring our guests here.
Let's fade on the keys. We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know. Ain't no peace when police killing in these streets. Ain't no love, and it ain't no drug that's gonna change how it be. And at night I hear the shooting, cause it wake me out my sleep. Damn, another brother died cause of crooked police. We the people gotta speak, gotta rise up out the seat. Don't nobody really care, a brother die about every week. More killing from your brothers than the police. COP 12 one time and Blue Street. Supposed to protect the peace, but you act like our enemy. Run up on us with your pistols and put us down on our knees. Then you search us, don't find nothing, and still don't want us to leave. You start shooting like it's a movie, we figure it's OV. We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
We the people they call savages, recreating our images as primitive. When slavery days made it definitive, based on race, what a disgrace. Man, that's ridiculous. It still ain't changing. It's sad to say we gotta live through this. Living under tyranny, under guise of democracy, where people have a voice to people living in poverty. Our hoods are still the same, where it's nothing but broken property. And jobs don't pay enough. More money comes from a robbery. Solution is to put us in prison, never to listen. Not understanding the issue, problems nobody fixing. They try and hold us down, and still my brothers uplifted, cause they blind to our struggle, but we got vision.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
Oh yeah, I keep telling y'all, we that people. Without doubt, on this Winning Women Wednesday, we recognize women every Wednesday, baby. Without doubt, you know, I come from my mama. She was 5'5", no jive. Oh yeah, 5'5", no jive. You know, that's why we recognize the women, man. Because I wish I could have some of that good cooking from my mama right now, boy. Wow. You know, last time I had some chitlins, you know, my mama fixed them. You know, I haven't had none for nobody else. You know, since she couldn't do her thing. Man, you know, I'm on fire this morning. I got the gamer in the building. You know, I got this guy, you know, I talk about him all the time because he says game day. When I say it, oh man, I get goosebumps automatically because I remember game day. You know, we used to eat our meal, you know, early in the day because we had to get prepared. It had to good nourishment for the game. And then you're mentally sharp. Oh yeah, because you're going all over the place. You spiritually, and then already you physically in shape. So, and when you're doing that and you apply it to your regular life, and you apply it every day to your regular life, man, can't nobody beat you. Can't nobody beat us, without a doubt. And right now, I just got some bad news. You know, I got my guests in the building, but we truly gotta focus on the next generation, and half our babies aren't making the infant mortality rate. Is it how is mortality? See, mortality.
And mortality is movement.
is I mean, our kids can't even make it. They dying. Out of all the children in Omaha, our children are dying double. We got the highest incarceration rate. Omaha, Nebraska is the only place where black men and black boys incarceration rate has gone up for the last 10 years, 15 years. Shouts out to Omaha World Herald. You know, I use Omaha World Herald. I use other sources. And man, and I'm this has been compounded and compounded and compounded and compounded. I'm just tired of this bad news, and we're on the back, we're on the bad end on everything. But we do got some positive stuff going on in the community. We do have some positive things, and so I'm gonna circle back around because we got some greatness that just walk in the building, and it's not a lot of people that's at the height of their celebrityism. Is that a new word? Is that a new word? Yeah, it's a new. Yeah. I like using the word. Yeah, celebrityism. Yeah, you know that they actually doing work in the community. I only know two people that's doing it. Only know two people that's doing it. They're at the highest of their celebrity. One is knocking mugs out. B&B Sports Academy is he's at the height of his career. No one in this community, I don't care, past then. Well, I think Bob Boozer and them, they built the first radio station. Bob Boozer, and I think it was who's the pitcher? Bob Gibson. So they the first, communication. So, but other than those athletes, that's in the 60s. Now we got Johnny, who's on the educational front, but also leading the nation, just recognizing our other abilities. Called the Jet Award. They're at the highest of the celebrityism, but they're still doing work and knocking on doors, trying to change this community. I saw Johnny on TV when they was during the pandemic, and they trying to close the schools and keep the schools open. Keep the schools open. So I appreciate him. I just want to give him his flowers while he lie. Because we always want to give people flowers. Oh, you do. And they come to your funeral late. I should have. Nah. We'll get to him while I was live. I appreciate his effort to change this country, because that's what he has done with this Jet Award. Not only affected Omaha, but he has changed this country. I've met umpteenth brothers that I have never would have met before. Herschel Walker. I remember Herschel Walker when I was at Drake in college, and Herschel Walker was at Georgia. And he was running the 100-yard. That big old man was running 100-yard meters, and he was, man, come on, man. So that's the first time I actually seen Herschel. I didn't meet him. So, but at Drake, man, you see the stars of the world. I had a chance to compete there 3 years, and to actually meet him at one of the Jet Awards personally, man, come on, man. He bringing celebrities to this community. And he shares them. Yeah, he shares them. You know what I mean? So you can meet them also. So the Jet Award is for you guys. They have economic. I like that. Is it economic? Economic. We go economic. See, he must be an English teacher. He must be like, like my sister. He said, dear. You know what I mean? But I appreciate him. So, but he's bringing economics to this community, because every time you plan an event, you have vendors that's necessary in order to support that event. So he's bringing economics to this community, creating jobs, supporting jobs at Baxter, making sure that you can afford the ticket. Also, I think it was $29, $39. And then I'm giving out tickets. We get out free tickets, 49 of them complimentary, because we want you to enjoy the experience. See how we do it? If you listen to the boss, you won't be getting this. We actually love our neighbors, and I appreciate these gentlemen actually, looking out for the little guys. Sometimes you gotta look out for the little people. You never know who couldn't afford it. Now that can inspire them to be great. So shouts out to CETA. I mean, kind of remind me of CETA and what Empowerment Network is doing with the Step Up program. And when you're 14 and 15, you go to a career exploration and you see something for the first time and you just say, dang it, this is what I want to do. That's what kind of room is going to be and during the Jet Award. I got 2 guests in the room. You know how these superstars are, Omaha. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes and predicates to introduce themselves. This brother, I'm gonna let them have a mic. I'm gonna let both these guys have a mic. I'm gonna step away. It's their show now. This gentleman, he's an expert in media, all types of broadcasts. I'm gonna let both of these guys have a mic. I'm gonna step away. I think I'm gonna take me a cornflake break. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't eat cornflakes, y'all. Back in the day, I did. But let me get these guys set up. I'm gonna let these gentlemen take over the mic because they bring us something great to the city, and I want you guys to sit back, relax, and check out the information. So introduce yourself, gentlemen.
All right, Johnny Rodgers here, and William. Every day is game day, not just every other day. Right. Every day is game day. We got to be in it to win it all the time. And we just believe seriously that education is not part of your life. Education is life itself. Right. And so we're really trying to get the mindset where all of our people have the opportunity to step up and start to be world-class people. And that's the first step, education, to see the more you do, the more you see you can do, because you are what you think about most of the time. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I love that expression that you have when you talk about you are what you think about. I've never thought about it that way, but there are people that every day think of the worst thing that could possibly happen, right, or what the negative is, instead of trying to make good things. And you starts off with thinking about good things. I never really thought about that. I've heard you say it a lot the last year. You're definitely right about that. And that's what we do at the Jet Award Foundation.
Well, I really believe sincerely that when you take a thought, mm-hmm, then the universe takes that thought and moves it. And then it's hard to stop it once it gets going. That's why it's so significant that we don't think negatively, because we catch on to that. And then we say, I knew it wasn't going to happen.
And then the people who are around you, especially kids, the kid hears you being negative all the time. All of a sudden he's like, well, that's the way the world is. And he grows up with that mentality as well. But you talk about taking something and a positive thought. That's what you did with the Jet Award. The idea that you said there's no award for this, it needs to be created, and 13 years later, it's where it is now, it's remarkable.
Well, I'm just amazed at God that had it there, because, 10, 11 years ago, 13 years ago, it was still the most exciting play in the game. Mm-hmm. How did we not have an award for the guys who are making the most exciting plays in the game? Yep. We have awards for linemen. We have awards for quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers,
punter, field goal kicker, yep,
centers,
everybody, yep,
everybody. But we didn't have one for the return man.
It doesn't make a lot of sense at all, because you think back, watching football, right? Let's think about Nebraska football. If you start naming the top 10 greatest plays in Nebraska football history, yours comes up there, mm-hmm, right? I mean, in terms of return against Oklahoma, but you had other great returns too that would make those highlights. And then you think back, one of the best plays in the recent generation was Kenny Bell returning a kickoff against Penn State in the snow. Turned that game completely around. Nebraska ended up winning that game, got the 10 wins. Those plays are as exciting as they possibly can be. And the fact that they didn't have an award for them is crazy.
Yeah, and they make the difference in the game.
They do. They big time. Yeah. Well, they turn the game around, right? Because momentum, you know how much momentum means in a game. Sometimes people forget. That return you had in the game of the century, that wasn't in the fourth quarter. That was the beginning of the game. Right, you immediately said, oh, we can play with these guys, right? We can play with these guys because we made this play, and then goes all the way down to the end, of course, and makes a bunch of plays at the end. But still, that got the momentum going behind you guys.
Well, now we're taking the momentum in education.
Yes, definitely.
We're getting it started.
Yeah.
And getting out front of things, like getting our kids the opportunity to see just how good they can be. And my challenge always is just trying to get them to not just think about how they're going to get a degree, mm-hmm, go with the next step. How can you take steps to be world class? Or whatever you do, you need to try to be the best there is at whatever it is that you're doing, because you can. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of different accolades, and, I started off just with nothing. And then you just build and you build and you build, and you build something that people have to follow, because the kids don't do what you say. They do what they see you doing. Yeah. And so we have to be out there doing it. And we want more kids seeing the importance of education and how it's really going to change their life and their family's life. I have a few people that I know right now that Carmen
Tapio
has her telecommunications, telemarketing
North
company
End
going on.
Teleservices.
Yeah, we have a few people up there that have families that are working there.
Mhm.
And so we have 3, 4, 5 people, Mike, that are making close to $50,000 a year
Mhm.
that's coming into that family.
Right.
That's $250,000.
Mhm.
That makes a difference in your family, and that she's got the education to be able to do that, and she's training them, and she's doing great, and they're doing great. It's a great environment to be around.
Along with Johnny coming up with the idea for the Jet Award Foundation comes along and like, what are we going to do with this money we're raising? Well, let's raise money and give it to students for scholarships. And that started roughly in 2017 with all the help of what Johnny's done and so many people have done and what the Jet Award has done. We have over 300 kids that have gone to MCC, gone to Metro, about 150 of them that have graduated with their associate's degree. And here's the thing about when you graduate with your associate's degree, you're going to make much more money than you made with just a high school degree.
Oh, yeah.
It also gives you the opportunity, if you want, to continue to go to college or find a job in the trades. And those jobs in the trades pay as well or better than some of those other jobs that you took a 4-year degree to get.
Or well, or better.
Definitely, yeah. My wife, look, got her master's degree, right, in therapy. And she does fine, but she's not making what a welder makes.
Right.
She's not making what an accountant makes. She's not making what most of those trades are. She's not making what people make in IT.
Right.
Which is our number one graduated degree under the Johnny Rodgers Career and Technical Scholarship is IT, a job you walk into with a good salary, and then as you move up, you make a great salary.
Well, that's why I appreciate the partnership with Metro Community College so much, because they have something for everybody.
Everybody,
They have over 100 different career choices
that are trades,
that are trades that people actually can make to take themselves to the next level. Our challenge is that we got to get more of our people involved so the kids can see their people involved, so they'll do it. Because I find too many young people that are seniors.
Yeah.
Seniors, you ask them what they want to be, and they have no idea. That's why I'm passionate about talking to 7th graders.
Yep.
So I can just put it in your mind early and then come back every year and feed you, so you can at least be thinking about it, because it could take 4 or 5 years. But 4 or 5 years, 6 years ain't nothing but, what is that, 50, 60 months?
Yeah. And the big part about it is there's a lot of times where their parents, that whatever happened, didn't end up going to college. They go to college. They didn't go to college. They didn't go to Metro. They didn't go anywhere else. And so they look at their kids, and hopefully they're saying, I want better than what I had for you. But some don't think that way. Some think, well, look, I didn't have to do it, so you don't have to do it. That's not the way to think of it. We have to end generational poverty in North Omaha, in Omaha, across the country. And the only way to end generational poverty is to make everybody have a living wage and then have better than a living wage. And that's what getting in the trades, getting your degree at Metro can do for you, and do for your whole family.
And that's going to cut down our incarceration rates.
I sure hope so.
Yeah,
I sure hope so.
That would help. If
Yeah.
you're going to school and sit out into the streets,
Right.
you have a pretty good chance that you're probably not going to get picked up for something.
Mhm.
Because you don't have to really do that much to get picked up. And once you get something going,
Mhm.
it spirals because of that thought. Once you get going that direction, it's hard to really turn it around.
Yeah. So the Jet Award Gala it's next Thursday.
Oh,
Johnny, it's a
God.
week and a day away. It's at Baxter Arena. The event starts at 6:30. We have a VIP from 5 to 6. Again, at Baxter Arena, we're putting in an arena. Last year, we had about 1,000. We're hoping to have many more than that. And that's what you can do in terms of being a part of that number, is that we're not just selling the tickets that are on the tables, right, that are on the floor. We're selling tickets that are in the arena as well, in the seats. And currently, those are $39. Not only do you get to watch the gala, you're going to see incredible stars from the past. You're going to see guys like Danny Woodhead, for example, is like kind of a local legend in Nebraska. This is a guy who Nebraska didn't want. They didn't want him anywhere else. He goes to Shadron State. He wins the Harlan Hill Award not once but twice, leaves as the all-time yardage leader in the history of college football. Nobody wants him in the NFL, goes to the NFL, makes a career for himself in the NFL. Now he's trying to qualify for the U.S. Open playing golf. So that's a guy that you want to listen to him talk. DeJuan Gross, who is, of course, from Nebraska, who, again, made huge plays in special teams to help Nebraska win games. He's getting our Legacy Award. And then there's so many stars that are coming in that you have a chance to meet. We got an after party that happens immediately after the event. Larry the Cable Guy will perform. That's going to be fun. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of fun with some of the people in the front row. But it's going to be a big event, and it all happens on April 4th.
Well, we're trying to include our whole community. Having tickets for $39 to see Larry, we're getting heat for that.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to make it affordable, but we want everybody to have the experience. But you have to take that effort to come on out. Everybody has an opportunity to be able to see Larry the Cable Guy for $39 and rub shoulders with some of the greatest athletes of all time.
Mm-hmm.
We have James Shaq Harris, one of the greatest black quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. Is
the first one to ever start a season, first black quarterback to start a season in NFL history.
Yeah, he's coming here for Marlon because Marlon was the first black quarterback
to start a game.
Mm-hmm. And Shaq was the first black quarterback to
start a season, actually be the starting quarterback in a season. Think about that. It took to 1971 for somebody to say, hey, let's take a black quarterback and let him be the leader of our team. It took that long. Hell, it took longer to allow him to be centers. It took longer to allow a guy like Willie Lanier to be a middle linebacker. They didn't allow African Americans to do a whole lot of things for a long time. And now look around the league. Who are your greatest quarterbacks? We got Patrick Mahomes. You got Lamar Jackson. Look throughout the league. You're going to find a lot of those guys who back then they were like, nope, sorry, Marlon, you got to play wide receiver. Sorry, you can't play quarterback. But I came in and I won 4 games and I threw 11 touchdowns. I threw 1 interception. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a wide receiver. So those guys changed the game, right? You did a lot of things to change the game, the college level, and went over to CFL and became the first to do what you did there. But those guys were up against it in a position where they said, you can't play it. They said, oh, yes, we can. And thank you. And I always go back to this because I covered Grambling for a couple of years. But Coach Robinson said, he looked around the league and he goes, there are no black quarterbacks. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to recruit somebody who can be a black quarterback in the NFL. And he went to Monroe, Louisiana, Carroll High School. He got James Shaq Harris. He brought him. He taught him how to be a pocket passer, which wasn't what he was doing in high school. Taught him to be a pocket passer and made it to the NFL. Said he was going to do something, and he made it happen.
Well, that's that first thought.
That's it. Exactly. It's the first thought. And we got a lot of other guys coming too. Rich Glover's, we don't talk enough, I think, in Nebraska history about Rich Glover. But if you're talking about just the guys in terms of accolades, as a college career, it's one of the greatest defensive linemen of all time.
Well,
or whatever position they called it back then.
Yeah, he was a nose guard.
Nose guard,
him a nose guard.
Yeah.
And not only was he, won the Outland and the Lombardi, he was third in the Heisman.
It's incredible.
Which is unheard of.
Yep.
To be third in the Heisman, be part of that conversation at all. Richie could do it all.
Richie could do it all, and he's still around, and he'll be there. His wife's coming with him. He's going to be great. That's going to be fun. And then, just some of the legends as well of, you got Eric Crouch who's going to be there hanging out with us. Mike Rozier, who's always great to come back. Is Mike your best friend? Because you and Mike will hang. You guys go anywhere you say, hey, Mike says, I need you. Johnny, you're there. You say, Mike, I need you. He's there.
Right. Well, that's just the way it goes, tit for tat. If we support each other.
Yeah.
No, Mike's not my best friend, but he's my friend.
Yeah.
He's my friend, and we support each other. So he's having an event in Houston here in just
oh really?
Yeah, in May, I think.
Yeah, he's got a couple of
5 days.
He's got a couple of homes because he's a Jersey guy. He played for the Houston Gamblers, so he's a Houston Gambler, and then he's got Nebraska as a home because he played for Nebraska.
Well, he gets around.
Oh yeah, he does get around. So he's going to be there as well. It's going to be great. We're going to have a fun time. Again, if you want to get tickets for it, the $39 tickets, you have to go to baxterarena.com.
Right.
You can go there and you can buy them there. Now they're going to charge you a couple of bucks for service fee. If you really want the tickets, it's easier just to drive over to Baxter. The box office is open during the day. You go to the box office, no service fee. You're going to get it for the regular price of $39, nothing extra of that. So that's easy to do. Baxter Arena, of course, 67th and Center if you want to go over there and do that.
Parents, bring your kids.
Yeah.
Bring the family. It's an opportunity for kids to experience an event that they would not normally get an opportunity to see, nor the family. At $39 is just, I took my grandkids out to see a movie the other night, and we aren't near that much money.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, well, that's not even, you're going to take
Lion
4
King.
people. Yeah, that's easily $50. Because you got to buy popcorn, you got to buy some drinks. That's easily $50.
Lion King was $50.
Oh, yeah. My youngest went. Thank you to OPS for taking him for free. So we appreciate that. But, I always tell people that this organization, we talk a lot about a lot of things, and football is a big part of it because the award goes to the most outstanding returner in college football. That's a big part of it. But if you look at the impact it's made already and the amount of students who went through Metro and are working in jobs, I have met, this has been we go to the hospital a lot. I got kids that are in the hospital a lot. You go and you talk to the nurses, you talk to some of the techs there. Many of them went to Metro, went through the nursing program or one of the medical programs, and there's a handful of them there. Hell, you can be a phlebotomist and take blood and work in that job too. But those are all at Metro. You can go there, you spend 2 years, maybe a year and a half, maybe even less for some degrees, and you get out, and all of a sudden you have a job because they need you. There's a shortage in those jobs.
Right.
So if you go to Metro and take advantage of the Johnny Rodgers Career and Technical Scholarship, where you pay no tuition, don't pay for your books, you don't pay any fees. That's how we do. We give you money to go to school, and you don't have to worry about anything else. Just making sure you deal with your rent or whatever else. But in terms of school, we take care of the whole thing.
And it's a matter of need. If you need it, you can get it.
Exactly.
We got it for you to get.
Yeah, and especially thanks to Metro for that too.
Yeah, well, thanks for Metro, and thanks for the government for giving us a bigger grants.
Mm-hmm.
But we got more money coming. We just need more people to come in and ask for it, and we need more parents to come in. We have quite a few non-traditional students.
Oh, lots, yes.
That are coming here, not just the kids, but we have parents that are coming back for a second chance.
Yeah, our average age right now currently is about 28 years old. And so you have a lot of people who maybe tried college for a second, didn't like it, or said, forget college, I'm just going to go and work. And then said to themselves, I got a couple kids now, I got a mortgage, I would like to make more money than I'm making now. Well, the way to do it is to go back to Metro. And you can go part-time, you can go full-time, you can go at any speed you want. Metro is fine with that. There's a lot of schools that don't do that. If you get a scholarship, they force you to go full-time. Well, not with the Johnny Rodgers Career and Technical Scholarship. If it takes you 3 years, the money gets divvied out to help you be able to finish in 3 years if you got to go a little bit slower because of life.
Well, we just want people that really want to do better to come and do better. We don't want you to waste the money.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to appreciate the opportunity that you're getting. And once you do get it, like I said, to take the steps just to try to be as good as you can be at whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, and we help you too.
Yeah, and you'll get a good job with a good salary, good opportunities, and you'll be an example for your family. And like I said, for when you got 3 or 4 or 5 people in your family, if we can get them all to a level where everybody's making $50,000 to $100,000, that's going to bring up our community tremendously.
Yeah, we thank Metro Community College, of course, for the tuition match that helps us give out more scholarships. And then a big part about it is a lot of times you think to yourself, well, I'm not ready to go to Metro. I'm not ready for college. Well, we assist you. We have success navigators. Matter of fact, thank you to MCC and Randy Smazel, the president, that he actually is going to fund another success navigator for us because we're going to have additional students going. And so they check in on you every week, whether it was an email or just making sure you're doing okay. They bring you into their office every couple of weeks to make sure you're on the right track. And they make sure you have the help you need to succeed. Because the last thing we want is just to hand somebody some money and say, hey, good luck. Good luck storming the castle, going to college. No, we give you help. And that's what MCC does.
Well, it's hard. It's hard.
It is.
That's why we give help, because it's hard. It's not easy when you're trying to better yourself and you have no experience in whatever the area is. It's hard. But you can do it. There's people that are doing it all the time. And we have, it's not like we have hundreds of thousands. We have millions of dollars of opportunities for scholarships. So we can actually service a great part of our community.
Yeah, we're doing a great job across the community in encouraging students at those young ages you were talking about to start looking at the trades. You have these organizations that go out and say, you're a 7th, 8th grader. What do you want to do? Let me give you an example of some of these great jobs you can do in the trades. Here's how you can be in a union. Here's what that means to your life. It means to your kid's life and the next generation's life. And so they start off there. And then they have these trade camps. OPS helps put in the trade camps. They get the students there. One of our good friends, Jim Vecchio. Remember we met Jim? Short, real strong dude. He'll be at the gala. Jim makes sure that the students who are thinking about the trades have the opportunity to be able to get in the trades. And one way to do that is to show them. You bring somebody in who maybe works a crane, right? This guy does crane work for 45, 50 hours a week. This guy makes $115,000 a year. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can do. And you go to Metro, you take one of those construction management classes, you get your 1 year or 2 year degree, and next thing you know, you're out there and you're doing that as well. There's so much opportunity out there. We just got to make people take advantage of it.
Well, yeah, and then there's culinary arts. We have some of the best culinary arts people in the country.
Yeah, we do.
That program that Metro has there is probably the top culinary arts program in the country.
In terms of community college, it's not even close. There's some Rochester Institute. There's some places that really do incredible things. But at this level, to be you go to a community college, you're not going to expect that building. That building is amazing. Here's what they do. So you go to culinary arts to get your culinary arts degree. And I know a bunch of sous chefs and chefs who've gone through there. After your 2 years, your job is to put on a dinner. And you invite your family and you invite guests. And it's an 7 to 8 course meal. and it's gourmet style. And you've got to put this on yourself. You are a student, you're 19, 20 years old, and it's your job to put together the menu, to put everything together and get it served. Think about having to do that. And they succeed doing that, which makes them, when they go in the real world, already ready to do it. College is a great thing to help you with education and maybe help you, socialize and all that. But a lot of times we don't teach you for real world.
Right.
The stuff that happens at Metro Community College is teaching you for the real world. When you walk out and get that first job as a shoe shelf or a chef at one of these places, trust me, you're ready to go.
Yeah, and nursing is a great opportunity.
Same thing. Well, there's so many different nursing opportunities there. And I don't think people think, Johnny, that that's a trade. I don't think they think that way. They think of the medical community, that's not a trade. No, those are all trades. That's one of the 150 trades that you can go there and major in and get your degree
IT is a trade.
IT and man, I tell you, we have, my last count, 25 of our 134 or 37 graduates went through the IT program.
Right.
Because it's one, for these kids, they've been working that their whole lives, right? They've been playing with computers and coding and figuring stuff out. So exactly. So that's something they go to school, they know about, right? I mean, it would be like Johnny playing football your whole childhood and going to college for football. You're majoring in football. Same thing for IT. And so many of those kids, they come out, and I say kids again, 28 is our average age of graduate. So you got people that are coming out, and so many times they go out and they go, I'm shocked how many jobs are open. Yeah, because every business has IT, every county government, every state government, every organization, all these small towns, whether it be like a Papillion or a La Vista or that, Sarpy County IT handles all that. They need people. So there's always jobs open.
Well, I'm just amazed that in 10 years, what the opportunities would be if people keep going in the direction that we're going.
Going the same way.
We can multiply the opportunities and get it out there for our people, and how fortunate we are just to be able to have started this and to have Metro Community College, to have relationships with the schools. We have Mike Yanni that's been a heck of a part of our organization. It's just that we have help. And, I believe anything you could do by yourself just ain't big enough. Teamwork makes your dreams work.
Everybody comes through for this, from Warner Trucking, Union Pacific, you name some of the big, Carmen Tapio at North End Teleservices. They all come through, not just for Johnny, but knowing that in the end, this is going to help students get their degrees. And you know what? Why wouldn't a CL at Warner say, hey, here's a check? Because when those kids go to trucking at Metro, you know where they're going to go work? They come and work for us, right? Or all the car dealerships, whether it's Corin, Toyota, Bellevue, giving money. When those kids need to go and somebody needs to be fixing cars, they go through the mechanics program at MCC. Where are they going to go work?
They're short of mechanics.
They're short of mechanics, especially diesel mechanics right now, according to the folks at Werner. They need more of those.
And
so
how much would they make?
Oh, you're going to start off making it in the 70s, and then once you start off like an apprenticeship. You all of a sudden you go from apprenticeship to a full mechanic. All of a sudden, you're working a 50-hour week. You're making $120,000. I mean, what's better than that? And doing something you love, probably, because a lot of those kids love working on cars. They already started working on cars.
Well, the automotive industry is really supported. They have a great automotive section over in South Omaha.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, that building. I couldn't believe it the first time I went over there and walked through there. We took a tour, and I said, I can't believe what that is. It shows you, though, that if you're dedicated, like we mentioned Randy Smazel from Metro Community College. He is dedicated to make sure that students get what they need. That's all he does. They have the lowest rates. They have the most students. It's the biggest school in the state of Nebraska. It's the biggest post-secondary school in Nebraska. It's got everything you need, and he just wants to make sure that you can get through and not have a whole bunch of debt. That's his goal.
Well, that's what you call opportunity.
Yep.
It's a true opportunity. I really appreciate Randy Spazel because he's a good man.
Yep. And every time we need something, whether it's, so you were talking earlier about sometimes people aren't ready for something. Some kids coming out of high school aren't ready. So we're starting a summer program. It's like a bridge program. So those students are coming out of high school before they start in August. They're going to go through in July and a program there. What we came up with, Tim Clark and some folks over at Metro. And we were raising money to pay for it. And Randy said, no. We can find the money. We'll pay for it. We're going to make sure those students, your 42 or 50 students that are going to be starting in Metro in the fall, have this help first.
That's just like having a tutor.
It is.
That's all it is.
Yeah. And there's things that you do.
Everybody needs to have a tutor.
You got to be able to get up in the morning, right? That seems like a simple thing. It's not. You got to be able to go to class. You got to get up in the morning.
Right.
You got to be able to know how to take notes. You got to be able to know how to study. You got to be able to know how to go from one class to another. If you're struggling, you got to know how to drop a class, how to pick up a class. All that is stuff they learn by just simply going through that summer bridge program.
I know people who love to sleep.
I'm not one of them, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
They love to sleep. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What do you get when you sleep it? You need to get your rest.
Sure.
But you got to get up and get on it.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. You can't start your day till you get up.
Yeah.
You're not starting your day while dreaming. You got to get going. You got to get to the places you need to be. And a lot of students don't maybe have that past, don't have that background to knowing they need to be at certain things.
Because the parents don't have the example.
Yeah.
They haven't told them about it.
Yeah, it's rough. Again, so reminder, it is April 4th, which is just a week and 1 day away. It's the Jet Award Foundation putting on the Jet Award Gala. It's going to be a great event. And this year we have tickets that you can buy in the stands. Now, it doesn't come with a meal, but we have the concession stands open. You're paying $39. You get the whole gala. You're going to hear some amazing, you're going to hear your daughter, Jewel Rodgers, who will be talking about incredible stuff. I listened to her speech last year that she did. Ain't Nothing Impossible. That was incredible. And so she'll do that again. And then all the people that are going to be sitting up there and talking to you, and you're going to hear from some great people. And you get the after party as well with Larry.
$39.
All for $39. And once Larry's done, then you can come down and you'll
World
get pictures.
Class Larry.
Yeah, world class. You're going to get a guy who has performed in front of enormous audiences for $39 just deciding that you want to go to the gala.
Well, I want to say thank you to Larry because
Yeah.
Larry really didn't have to do this.
No.
Larry makes far more money than this. He's doing it to help out our community. He's doing it to help raise money for
Yeah,
our community and
yeah.
scholarship because he believes in education itself.
Yep.
So, let's give him a hand for real because, I have a lot of heat because they don't want, a lot of people, the powers that be, don't want Larry to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He's a good dude. This is a guy who started a great foundation for his daughter because of a syndrome she had with hip dysplasia. He's always been a guy that helps the community, loves Nebraska, loves you. And so we're happy he's going to be there. But again, you can go to BaxterArena.com or just go to the box office. They're $39. You want to be there for this. It's going to be the biggest. It's going to be the biggest one we've ever had in our 13 years.
This is the biggest opportunity you've had in a long time.
Yep.
We want to include you all. So everybody come out. Just $39.95.
Yep, that's right. And coming up, Bill King, the Duncan Machine, is going to have some tickets to give away. The first time I read an article about this dude winning a dunk contest, I'm like, William King from the radio guy? What? I was like, oh my God, this dude was a star.
He's a
And
bad
so he's still a star
man.
now,
Yeah.
but in terms of athletics. And so we're appreciative of him giving away tickets and promoting the event as well.
Let's turn it back over to William.
Well, we appreciate both of you gentlemen.
All right, buddy.
I told you these gentlemen were professionals, didn't I? I feel very, very trusted.
Just some cornflakes?
No, I just had some consulting back there.
There you go.
But you guys are always welcome.
Thank you,
Always
William.
welcome.
Appreciate
Always
it.
welcome, without a doubt. We appreciate what the Jet Award is doing. Also, we appreciate all the partners that's given to create a conduit of opportunities for the next
We
generation.
have a lot of partners, William.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to borrow some of the partners. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Make sure your guys tune in. We're gonna be giving out tickets. And like you said, Larry, the cable guy for $39.99 for real. Man, that's hey guys, when you guys get out here, let me get a picture. I'm gonna go to some music real quick, y'all. This next song, we're going to the Sickest Shed In. The Sickest Shed In. You know, I get calls from the jail all the time. So this goes to Suffolk County, Dulles County, East Omaha, to the juvenile facilities. This song is called Unforgettable. My man Brandon wrote this. Right now, he is in Tecumseh. We showing love to y'all. Sickest Shed In. Boss with us.
I'm hard to forget, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very rare, real is rare. You ain't gonna never come against somebody like me, never. Ain't nobody on me. It's genuine, that's sincere as me. You ain't gotta lie to me about nothing, you know what I'm saying? For real. Ooh, I know you out here doing you. I don't bother to ask cause you ain't about to tell the truth. I ain't about to address the elephant in the room. You ain't about to confess and I ain't finna assume. Ooh, remember when you broke the news and told me you was sleeping with another dude? Expecting me to act like everything was cool, but that was something I wasn't willing to do. Ooh, now look at what I'm going through. I used to feel like I had everything to prove, but now I feel like I ain't got nothing to lose. It's life or death and I don't know what I'ma choose. Ooh, I ain't gon' lie, I got the blues. I ain't gon' lie, sometimes you leave me so confused. In my mind, I tend to lose a couple screws. I wanna cry, but when I cry, you get amused. Cause you like to feed off my misery. You don't know how much you mean to me. But you act like you don't remember me. You can't wipe me out of your memory. I'm unforgettable. Can't forget me. Tattoo in that brain, I promise you. I guarantee. Everything we done been through, and you wanna forgive me? For real? All these difficult situations, trials and tribulations, on top of losing my patience, make it hard to have relations. Honestly, don't see nobody meeting my expectations. Gotta ride alone if I plan on meeting my destination. Thought I could make it work, but it was my imagination. Telling me your love was real, it was just a hallucination. I suffer from retardation, adding you to the equation. Cause I was real and maybe it was imitation. Went to jail on probation and got a 3-year vacation. I gotta go the duration from having a conversation. I think it's crazy you let them people intimidate you. And that's to the point I wanna call and say I hate you. Cause you got me in jail for something you know I ain't do. Calling your phone is something I know I can't do. If the tables turn, girl, this pain will probably break you. I can't expect you to understand and I can't make you. Cause you like to feed off my misery. You don't know how much you mean to me. But you act like you don't remember me. You can't wipe me out of your memory. I'm unforgettable.
Shorty on me about how big my chain is. I wanna know how good the brain
Playing only the best music in the world. This is your number 1 radio station.
95.7 The Boss.
We play the biggest songs on your favorite radio station.
95.7 The Boss.
Hi, I'm Johnny the Jet Rodgers, and we're taking the Jet Award and Gala After Party to a whole new level of excitement at the Baxter Arena. The 2023 season Jet Award winner is Zachariah Branch from USC, and our keynote speaker is former NFL running back Danny Woodhead. To kick off the Jet Award After Party is Nebraska's own Larry the Cable Guy. To reserve our dinner table, go to thejetaward.com, or to purchase arena seats, go to baxterarena.com.
The Jet Awards is proud supporter of KOWN 95.7 The Boss.
One station.
95.7 The Boss.
All the hits. All the hits. One station.
95.7 The Boss.
All the hits.
Coming soon, April 1st, Doing Time Transportation, shuttle service to visit your loved ones incarcerated. We provide affordable transportation to customers seeking the opportunity to visit their incarcerated loved ones. Our transport service ensures the safety, quality, convenience, and comfort during transport. Price as low as $70 round trip from Omaha to Lincoln, running on the weekends. Hurry and book your ride today. Call or text 402-714-5702 or go online to www.duringtimetransportation.com. Please call us about special holiday visitations. Reservations required and must be made by Thursday. Each facility has special visitor rules and regulations. It is the responsibility of the visitor to verify these rules and regulations with the facility before making reservations with During Time Transportation to visit.
Dairyland is your land. It's a car insurance that keep you on the road so you can make it to work on time. It's payments plans that's flexible when your life gets complicated. It's affordable coverage to help you get back on the road again, even if you're taking a break. Because Dairyland is auto insurance that's customized to fit your life. Dairyland is your land.
Hey there, car insurance doesn't have to be complicated. We can help. Let us help you at Nia Insurance Agency, Inc. We're right here in Omaha. We can help you today. Matter of fact, we insure the entire state and Council Bluffs. Give us a call at 402-779-8999. Let us get you educated. Let us get you on a low down payment plan that's affordable for you. Call today, 402-779-8999.
Dairyland and Nia Insurance are proud supporters of KOWN 95.7, The Boss. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs, Girls with Dreams, a non-profit organization, presents Looking for Love Singles Party, the 8th of June at the Cross Training Center, 5030 72nd Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Free parking, must be 35 and up. For tickets, go to Eventbrite or call 402-719-2273. That's 402-719-2273. Singles, come out and enjoy a live DJ, appetizers, and spirits at the Looking for Love Singles Party, June 8th, 2024 at the Cross Training Center. Looking for Love Single Party. Wear that all white to find that Mr. or Mrs. Right. Girls with Dreams is a proud supporter of KOWN 95.7, The Boss.
Yes, get ready. The first annual Mother's Day celebration, Saturday, May 11th, starring multi-platinum artist Finesse 2 times.
Fat boy, ain't nothing small.
This your boy Finesse 2 times. 30 million less, I get the elbow deal.
Cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Finesse 2 times, live at the Acme, 2234 South 13th Street. Tickets online at etix.com. Doors open at 7 p.m. First annual Mother's Day celebration, Saturday, May 11th, starring Finesse 2 times. Presented by Omaha Community Broadcast.
Advertise your business to 15,000 people a day with 95.7 The Boss. We provide affordable advertising packages to small businesses, churches, schools, community organizations, and individuals. Advertise now to over 15,000 people daily in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and in the Omaha, Nebraska metropolis. Take your business to the next level. Call us at 402-714-6482. 402-714-6482. 95.7 The Boss is looking for radio station interns. Are you a junior, senior in high school, or a college student? Do you want hands-on experience on how a radio station operates with sales, talent, hosting, and producing? Come learn the ropes of radio broadcasting from The Boss. If you are interested, call us today at 402-714-6482. 402-714-6482.
Hi, I'm Johnny the Jet Rodgers, and we're taking the Jet Award and Gala After Party to a whole new level of excitement at the Baxter Arena. The 2023 season Jet Award winner is Zachariah Branch from USC, and our keynote speaker is former NFL running back Danny Woodhead. To kick off the Jet Award After Party is Nebraska's own Larry the Cable Guy. To reserve our dinner table, go to thejetaward.com, or to purchase arena seats, go to baxterarena.com.
The Jet Awards is proud supporter of KOWN 95.7 The Boss.
One station.
95.7 The Boss.
All the hits.
It's Karaoke Sunday, where everyone is a star. Join us every Sunday at Club 357, located at 2404 Ames Avenue, Omaha, Nebraska. Entertain and be entertained. In the back room is where all the fun is at. Come join the fun. Karaoke Sunday at Club 357.
95.7 The Boss.
Attention all my 95.7 The Boss listeners out there. Come kick it with the biggest party in the city each and every weekday starting at 5 p.m. right here on 95.7 The Boss with the block party mix with your favorite cousin, crowd rocket DJ E-Dub. Download the TuneIn radio app and search 95.7 The Boss. Make sure you follow your favorite cousin E-Dub on all social media outlets at DJ E-Dub23 or lock me in 402-578-1845. The block party mix Monday through Friday 5 to 6 p.m. with your favorite cousin, crowd rocket DJ E-Dub and 95.7 The Boss.
Do you sing or do you sing? Hank's Entertainment presents Karaoke Contest, January the 24th through June the 12th at Hank's 2.0, 3922 Ames Avenue. Contest finale is June the 22nd. Register every Wednesday at Hank's 2.0. Spirit Specials, you can win $5,000 in cash and prizes. Oh yeah, $5,000 to the best singer in the Omaha Burbs, Bluffs, or the O. Hanks Entertainment presents karaoke contest January the 24th through June the 12th at Hanks 2.0, 3922 Ames Avenue. Hanks 2.0 is a proud supporter of KOWN 95.7, The Boss.
Yes, get ready. The first annual Mother's Day celebration, Saturday, May 11th, starring multi-platinum artist Finesse 2 Times.
Fat boy, ain't nothing small.
It's your boy Finesse 2 Times. 30 million less, I bet the elbow deal.
Cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Finesse 2 Times, live at the Aspen, 2234 South 13th Street. Tickets online at etix.com. Doors open at 7 p.m. First annual Mother's Day celebration, Saturday, May 11th, starring Finesse 2 Times. Presented by Omaha Community Broadcast.
Cool when they do it.
Playing only the best music in the world. This is your number one radio station.
95.7 The Boss.
Finesse.